everybody, this is Nick with OrgoneGenerator.com. Been a while. Dave's been doing a great job with the videos, and I have something exciting to share with you today, something we've been working on for years, something that came to me in a vision in 2021, and we've partnered with a group to make this happen, to bring this to you, a brand new manifestation software for Orgone Generator users. At some point, we're going to open this to more people where anyone who's interested in manifestation can use the software. And right now, it's specifically for those who already have an Orgone generator. You'll recognize a lot of the things that we talk about on this channel on the website. The website is Orb.Space. And for years, selling the Orgone generators, we also sold other softwares for manifestation made by other groups. And in these softwares, there were a couple problems that we think we've solved. And the main one was when I ran that software on my computer, and I like to run a lot of operations. I work with a lot of clients. I use a lot of Orgone generators. Having multiple operations running on my computer really bogged and slowed it down, so much so that it would crash my computer. And I got better and better laptops with more RAM and everything else, but it still slowed down my computer, and I like to have them running 24/7. So this is on the cloud. This is on Orb.Space. You can run everything here. I'll give you a walkthrough, demo, and presentation. And we've got quite a unique software here. It's quite a bit different than the others. I'll show you in just a minute, and I think you'll like it. We made it as easy to use as possible. We also put it on a subscription, so it's more affordable. Obviously, we have to pay for the space and everything else, the development, to run the operations. So you'll see here the pricing. I already created my account. But you'll see this when you log in. We also have terms of service. You'll have to agree to those. As you know, this is all theoretical. It's for research, entertainment purposes only, and no results are guaranteed. This is strictly for other Orgone enthusiasts like us who are just looking for something for fun, for research, experimentation, as part of the theory of Orgone and the other theories that are related. So you can try it out for just $2.99. That's a 3-day trial. You can absolutely cancel anytime. It would be best to email us to cancel, and email us at orgonegenerator.com. And we're still working out a few things on the software, continually making improvements. It's fully functional, fully ready to go. But we'd also like your feedback. If you have any recommendations, anything's not working, we've got a great team we've partnered with that'll be able to fix it very quickly. And also we're going to be upgrading the software as we get your feedback. So there's the trial. You get one operation, and you get to use one of our chi transfers that we have set up on our end. So that's essentially a JU99, and that's via structural link, which is of course theoretical. It's like, the same concept as quantum entanglement. I think if you're on this channel, you know that by now. That's how we believe that the Orgone generator links to the software, is via a unique code, a unique picture, and we'll talk about that more later, but I assume you already know that if you're here. The second is the solo for $8 a month. You use your own Orgone generator, your own chi transfer, and for just $8 a month, you can run one operation. So you have the trial plan, which if you don't cancel, turns into the core plan. You have the solo plan, and you have the core plan, $17 a month, 3 operations. You get one of our chi transfers that's energized by our Orgone generators. And then you can upload one of your own and have the 3D operation viewer, which I'm very excited to show you in just a second. Then you have the studio plan, which is $33 per month. 8 operations. You can upload up to 8 of your own chi transfers, assuming you have an array of Orgone generators. Use one of our chi transfers, and you have the 3D operations viewer. All right. I think you're going to like this. So yesterday I already set up a test operation. Here's your operation dashboard. You click new operations. There you go. Title it, and then you get into the fun stuff here. I'll work off the one I already made. So first thing you do is define your target. Name, John Smith. Description, I put a fake birthday here. You can use your real birthday. Of course, typically this would be yourself. Or you can target a building or a business or a vehicle or things like that. And so the more detail, the better. And you can upload the image from your computer. And I just put here what I thought our average YouTube viewer looks like. Kind of a cosmic image there. Some light being. Alright, so we're calling these the trend orbs. It's essentially just a trend. You'll understand the orb piece in just a minute, and that'll also make more sense later with some of the announcements we're going to make soon. Basically, Wilhelm Reich theorized that little tiny blobs called bions, little blue units of orgone, that these were the units that made up orgone energy, were bions, and they were shaped like an oval, kind of like a blob, and that ties into a lot of Reich's bigger picture theories about strict hard lines and rigidity causing orgone life force to stagnate, and that orgone is naturally free-flowing, free-moving, without hard edges, rigid lines, and an overly rigid structure. So you'll see how this looks in just a second, and if you stay tuned, we have a pretty big announcement to make after the software. So trend number 1, creative thoughts. I put in the description, creative thoughts come easily and effortlessly to target. You can upload an image. You can make it with AI. We've had a lot of interesting conversations about that in our online community, school, skool.com/Orgone. So you can upload an image that evokes the similar thought, feeling to you as the trend. I remember I did a trend for confidence, and I took a picture of an athlete winning a national championship. So you can also use our trend card library, and we'll be adding to this. So you can search here. We have a lot of the trend cards you're probably familiar with. Oh. And there you have it. Click Save. Quick point on the random number generator. This is a similar concept to using the radionics dial. Carl called it a permanent abstraction. An abstraction being your thought, your feeling, your intention, the trend itself, and to make it permanent using the dial or a random number. So the dial, just like the random number, is arbitrary on its own. It's when you, as the person operating this, think of something or feel something, and then you associate that with a particular setting on the dial, as in traditional radionics, or in this case, with a random number, then that number becomes your association with that thought, that trend, your intention, whatever it is you're thinking about or feeling or focusing on while you set the random number. So I can think of a time when I had a very good idea, and I'm thinking about it, I'm remembering who was there, I'm picturing it, what did it feel like, what did it smell like, all that sort of stuff. And as I'm picturing that, I click generate, and then now I see this number, 52385, and now to me, that number carries the association with that memory, that trend. So you can use this if you like. You don't have to use it. You can also, of course, just type it out. And you can do both as well. So innovative ideas is this trend. Trend number 2. Target brings forth ideas and innovations that have not been brought forth before. You can upload an image from your computer. You can pull something from the internet. or you can use our trend cards, and you can see I already have one here. Okay, trend number 3, maximum brain power. Typed it out here, pretty straightforward. We also have a great chi card for that. I'll show you. Click Save, Boost Intellect, trend number 4. So there you have it. Those are my 4 trends for this example. You can add more. I believe it's up to 8, and we're working on upping that even more. And then the chi transfer. So we have our free chi transfer available, free with the subscription. Or you can upload your own. I had a saved life energy transfer card, which is also on my Orgone Generator. Dave's been talking a lot about the structural link code, which certainly makes this more convenient. Here we called it a quantum entanglement code. Carl really did not like the word quantum. He thought it was overused and not correctly used, but even modern science talks about the quantum entanglement theory, and to a lot of people that's how they think of this same concept. So you can type a connected code in here, and that's the code that you have also written on your generator, or you can make one and use that. And so our belief is that links this operation to your generator, where Orgone can energize your manifestations. Of course, this is all theoretical. No results are guaranteed. So the last piece on this page I want to show you is the rotation frequency. A lot of you are into frequencies, and you can set here the frequency at which your chi card, your chi transfer, rotates through your target and your trends. So I'll do a crowd favorite, 432 hertz here. And now we're off to the races. Let's see. So this is the Orb.Space visual. You can view it in 3D, and these orbs are, instead of the little squares that were in the previous software. So here's your target right here in the center, and you can see your chi transfer card rotating, energizing your target and your trends as part of your manifestation operation. So very similar to how the previous software worked, except it's in 3D, and you can see the images here and the title, the random number. We've got your life energy transfer card and code, which is what's in this orb that's rotating around. A lot more features to come. I hope you enjoy as it is. This is a nice visual component, so you can visualize your manifestation coming to life. You can visualize energy going to your target, going to your trends, and bringing your manifestation to life. So this will be running 24/7 unless you turn it off. So you can see here it's active. Alrighty. Hope you enjoy this. It's ready to go. Orb.Space. You can start now. If you need any assistance or have any questions, just comment below or send us an email. For our best info and training, join our school group. It's an online community, skool.com/Orgone, and we're providing one-on-one feedback on a daily basis there. And a lot of other people in the school have already been using the software because they got first access. So let us know what you think and send us any questions you have. Hope you enjoy. We'll talk soon. Take care.